When I said disappointed, that was his trigger. He's like, he couldn't handle it.
Jamie's been a friend of ours for years. She works down the hall, and she also rides in with Gandhi every morning.
Yeah, she picks me up every day. We ride to work every day together.
Yes, we do.
So I guess on that ride to work, even though you're still half asleep, you still talk a lot about your lives and this and that.
We talk about everything.
We cram a lot in.
Yep.
Right. So let's start with the roommate situation.
Yes.
Okay, so you live with two guys, right?
I live with two guys, which I love because I think I get along better with men. So
that's fine.
Yeah.
I get it.
So I took myself off all the dating apps and I decided if something came up in real life, I would go for it. So it did. This guy was on my Instagram and we had mutual friends. So I got his number. I reached out and I texted him. And it was only the second time we were texting. And we talked about our living situations. And I said something about Tom. And he goes, I'm sorry, what? You have a male roommate? I said, yeah, I have two. And he basically insinuated, am I doing them?
Well, no, exactly. What was it? He said, are you with them?
He
or
goes,
have you been with them?
jackpot, you're a knockout. He goes, are you doing them both? And I'm like, I was like, wait, what? I said, they're like my brothers. Absolutely not. He goes, I'm sure they wouldn't kick you out. I said, but it's not like that. He goes, are they straight? I go, yeah. He goes, what am I missing here? You got a set of twig and berries or something?
Okay.
That's what he said to me the second time we're texting.
Okay, here, let me just tell you. That's not the story Gandhi told us. Gandhi walked in and said these words. Hey, so Jamie has two guy roommates, so a guy that she was thinking about dating asked if she's doing him, and she got really upset.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was offended.
Well, I know, but the things you're saying he said were kind of creepy. Don't you think, Gandhi?
So here's what I think.
Okay,
based on the way that she told me the conversation happened, I think this guy was trying to joke around with her and in a flattering way be like, oh my God, how can you live with two guys and they haven't wanted to hook up with you when you're so hot? I think he probably didn't deliver it well. And he didn't expect the conversation to go in the direction it ended up going when Jamie got triggered.
Right.
Yeah.
But she thinks you were really triggered and very offended.
Well, this is what happened. So, yeah. So I have a really great sense of humor. I'm not offended easily. If we had some type of rapport, I would have probably laughed at that. But he was trying to get to know me. It was only the second time we texted.
Right.
So I slept on it. The next day he wrote good morning and I took like 6 hours to write him back. And I wrote, hey, I was just looking back at our text and I said, really? You're asking me if I'm doing my roommates and I have twig and berries. I said, do better. Good luck. She
also said, I'm disappointed in you.
I said, I'm disappointed in your behavior for your first impression.
Wow.
And he wrote, I beg your pardon. And then immediately he blocked me on Facebook, Instagram, and my phone number.
Okay, well, what do you expect? Okay, so
I think that was a little extreme.
So Gandhi feels you overreacted.
So I told her, I think he was messing around with her. And that if I was him, because she was very upset that he blocked her. She's like, I don't understand what I did that would get me blocked. And I was
she said goodbye, basically.
Yeah.
Well, also, if I had just met somebody and they got my number and then reached out to me and I'm messing around with them and I say something and then they go off on me and they're like, do better, I'm disappointed. I'd be like, who the hell are you?
I would say goodbye too.
Yeah,
if I was him, I would block you.
The friend that gave us each other's phone numbers said to him before, hey, she's kind of hesitant in even reaching out because she's met a lot of jerks. And then this is his literally go-to the second time we text.
All right, so that's your history.
Yeah, so this is what I attract. So I can't help it. This is just who I am.
I could be wrong. I don't know
want
the
to
guy.
change my pattern, but this is what happens.
We don't know the guy.
I don't know him.
But he could have just had what he thought was a sense of humor, and there could be a lot of good you just flushed.
Goodbye. Though.
Okay.
Goodbye. Because if I was thinking, if I just met a guy, no matter how I met him, and then I found out he lived with two girls, I would be like, oh. You hook up with either of these girls? What's going on there? I think it's just a natural question to ask somebody when that comes up. Now,
maybe not right out of the gate.
You what?
Maybe not right out of the gate.
Oh, see, I'm trashy.
Here's the thing. Some people don't wait until you're more comfortable with each other to horse around.
Yeah.
Because it's just, time is fleeting. Let's get to the point. Oh, so you're sleeping with your roommates. Kidding, huh?
Yeah.
But
it's like you're 37 using the word twig and berries.
That's too abrupt.
I mean,
twig and berries is asking you if you had male genitalia.
If I had male parts.
Yeah. What's that, Nate?
I think the twig and berries was a little extreme. However, I'm like Gandhi. I would have asked if you're hooking up with your roommates because I've been in a situation where I went on a date with a girl and she had a guy roommate and then I find out later that they used to hook up. So it was just instantly awkward across the board.
Okay, but if they used to hook up, that's what they
I
used to
agree
do.
with
that's
Nate.
so weird.
I get the question, but he took it too far with the male parts.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
With the
He
male
should have
parts.
stopped before the twig and berries.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'd agree with that.
I think he was still just trying to double down though and say like you're so attractive. The only reason they wouldn't have made a move is because maybe do you have twig and berries? I think he wasn't funny and he was trying to be funny.
He's clearly an idiot.
But my favorite, so he blocked her on all these things, right? And then she went and blocked him back.
I just think that the fact that he blocked me so super fast, it says more about his character that he can't handle.
Okay, I see
being
that.
butthurt.
The most offensive thing I see happening here is him blocking you so quickly. I get that. I know. Okay.
And if he had followed me, I would totally get it. But to block me, it's like, well, you can't handle any criticism.
Yeah. Goodbye. I get it.
When I said disappointed, that was his trigger. He's like, he couldn't handle it.
Disappointment is a trigger for him.
Disappointment is worse than being mad at
So
someone.
you're done. So you're
Yeah,
done.
I'm
So
done.
You
So
move on.
we'll see what else
The whole
happens.
point of this conversation, by the way, was early this morning. Gandhi says, "Oh, I don't know. Jamie just got a little butt hurt too fast about what this guy said to her." It's what you said.
Yeah, well, she told me that to my face.